I want to update y'all on my weight loss, but I want to go back about 5 years ago. I had gastroparesis attacks, which has now resolved. While they were doing a CT scan of my abdomen, they found a tumor on my right adrenal gland. She referred me to an endocrinologist, and he did blood work to see if it was functioning. And what that means is it was actually turning into a cancerous tumor. So after 17 vials of blood, it came back as non-functioning. So therefore, it was not turning cancerous, which is a good thing. And then November 26th, I fell, and, well, I didn't fall. I hit my head, the front of my head, on a cabinet. And went to the hospital twice after that because just something was wrong with me. And then I fell backwards and hit my head here on December 8th, I believe it was. And Daryl had to take me back to the hospital. But that time we had to call the rescue squad because I didn't have control of my hands or my feet, and I was slowly going blind. And I stayed in the hospital for 2 days. And I'm going to try to make it quick. When I got out of the hospital that following week, I was outside doing some work and riding my four-wheeler. And then January 4th is when we came up on the accident. And that was like the fastest I have ever thought how to respond to something in my life. So I started working out to lose weight because I was losing weight rapidly. 90 pounds in 45 days. I'm just going to make that out there. But I talked to a family member today. Well, it was my cousin's. I don't want to say it. He, I don't want to say the line of work that he does or anything, but he is very experienced in all levels of emergency personnel. And he's worked at this for many, many years. I spoke with him to see what his input was, because I thought, if I go to my doctor, she's going to say this, that, and the other. Let's do this blood work. Let's give you those pills. I don't want pills, people. I just want to know what's wrong so I can know how to manage it myself. And when the doctor had suggested in the hospital that I take physical therapy, there was a thought in the back of my mind that just said, no, that's not what I need. And after speaking with the friend today, what he said was, and I better understand it now, when I get on a four-wheel ride, that's one type of adrenaline. But when we ran up on that accident on January 4th, that's a totally different type of adrenaline. And he said it's called a fight or flight adrenaline that you rush. And when that adrenaline kicked in, then the tumor on the adrenaline gland, the way he explained it was like if you take something and hit a water line in a residential area, if you hit it with something, it's just going to explode. And the force of the water can be so hard that it can literally cut your body in half. But he explained it as that is the way that I responded with that tumor on my adrenal gland. And he said it put me into a very, very intense, I don't know how to explain it, like instinctively I knew how to act. I had to act fast. I was acting the way that I needed to. It's just the amount of adrenaline that my body had produced to fight this, because I wasn't going to run from it because her car was on fire, and I'm not going to walk away from something like that. And with that, your adrenaline will start burning carbohydrates, and it also affects your metabolism. And that's the reason why they have lowered my thyroid medication. It all makes sense now. And even though my weight loss has slowed, he said that my body is now healing from that adrenaline rush. And he said that will go on for months. And he said, don't be surprised if you're not very reactive to a situation, like very aware of something, Or like the other night we was coming through town, I thought I saw a car up on its side. I immediately just went to the handle to get out of the truck. He said that's natural. I haven't had training in emergency personnel. He has, so he knows how to control it. I didn't know how to control it. I just knew I had to react. I had to react fast because somebody's life was on the line. And I'm glad that I reacted the way I did, because had it not been for that, I probably would not have known how to immediately run to the car, to dial 911 while I was running there, to be able to look for the kids. But not only that, I had to be her eyes, the 911 operator, to tell her what I was seeing and what I was hearing. So as I was doing that, she was dispatching the fire department, rescue squad, and law enforcement, because they had to shut the road down. You couldn't get on or off the mountain. And that's all I have to say. It's just, I want to thank everyone for the support during this weight loss journey, but it wasn't me actually working to lose the weight. Now is when the work sets in. Then it was nothing but adrenaline, and that's the reason why I dropped that much weight that fast. And I sat and thought about it and researched online, and it just, you would be surprised at what the human body can do with adrenaline. And he said that he's run up on accidents where the people's got two legs, both legs broke completely in half, and walk off from the scene of the accident. So I want to thank everybody for the ass chewings and support. So now you guys know what was wrong with me, so now to really do the work to lose the weight. I do appreciate y'all and all the support, but this was something that was way beyond my control. And like he said, you cannot stop that adrenaline rush. You can't. And where I'm not trained, it's staying with me now. So thank y'all for the support. Appreciate it. Just want to let everyone know it makes sense now. I know what I've got to do. I have to manage this myself. Nobody else can do it but me. Thank y'all for watching.